What's up, guys? Mac here, and I am here with Sam and Alan, and they are the writer and the artist for The Adventures of Captain NoFace. Now, this is a really awesome webcomic that is up online. You can go check it out right now, but we really want to know from you guys, when it came to the book, what started that idea?
Well, I knew Alan from back in the day anyway, and I'd written some stuff previously just as a hobby. I really hated my job at the time, and I wanted to kind of like get out of it and do something I liked. So I kind of just put out like an open thing on Facebook and was like, hey, does anybody know about freelance writing opportunities? And Alan hit me up, and he was like, well, I need a writer for my comic that I've been working on, and it kind of just came together from there.
Excellent. So, Alan, since this was your comic idea that you came up with, where did you get that? Like, how did you come up with the idea? What was your inspiration for it?
I would say it started with a really horrible month, like everything does. Everything stems from something bad, and pretty much I was in a job that I didn't like. I was in a career that I didn't like, and I just decided to start working in comics, mostly because of my love of comics as a kid. And that's kind of where I kind of hooked up with Sam, and we started going over ideas to see if this would even work. And that's how we came up with the NoFace that we have today.
Awesome. So the main character obviously has no face, and it's actually I think a really, really interesting take on other hero type characters. So was that idea part of your original idea, or did that come out after you and Sam started working together?
It's a collaborative effort after. We went through a whole bunch of different ideas for the character and what we thought he should mean and his purpose. But initially, he was a lot more negative, I would say.
Yes, there's definitely a good sense of humor in the art, very witty, definitely my type of sense of humor. I also get kind of a film noir feel from it. Was that something that you guys were going for?
Definitely. We wanted something, that was kind of be darker and grittier, almost with hints of Sin City. And Alan's artwork is just incredible anyway, and it really fits the whole story of NoFace, and just the contrast. The contrast itself is out of this world, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, and I like how Alan, you use color sparingly, just like Sin City did, where you only saw color every once in a while, and when you use it, it's very impactful, and it definitely draws the eye to it and increases that emotional impact. Now, with regards to the characters are also very, very well designed, very well drawn, and in my opinion, very well written. So I know that you never can really choose a favorite child, but of your characters, who is y'all's favorite?
Pass. I'm gonna make Alan answer it first.
Okay, Alan, you're in the hot seat.
If I had to choose today, it would still be Danny, Captain NoFace himself.
Excellent. Okay, Sam, now you actually have to answer.
Okay, well, as much as I love Danny, I really would have to go at this point with his arch nemesis, Heart Attack. There's just something. I love the fact that Heart Attack always looks like a grumpy old man. And I swear, once I get to that age, I'm probably going to look like that as well. But there's just a lot of different facets to his character that I still really want to explore later on, too. And, he's just so disagreeable. I think it's, we're very simpatico with each other.
Very, very cool. And the character of Heart Attack, awesome idea of actually giving him a head that's a heart. I think that was just a very good kind of humorous way to soften the image of the villain, and then kind of make him likable in kind of an anti-hero sort of way to some extent. Was that something that you're going for?
Yeah, I really wanted the vibe of the old school, like the 50s classical, where they were so obscenely just fantastic. You had those characters who would have an extremely small body and they'd be inside this huge robot, stuff like that. And I think that this character really reflects that. But a big part of that has to do with Sam. Sam's influences on this character and what she wanted to see and what she wanted me to stress with him really came out towards the end here.
So, with the character having a heart as a head, definitely kind of a callback to Dick Tracy, where a lot of his characters were very visually on the nose, about what their name was. So I see you nodding your head. So it sounds like that was an intentional move.
Not really, but now that you bring it up, it's That's very true. And, you know, like him having the heart for the head, it's so great. It's like it's so visceral, and you know, I think he's much better than Prune Face. But you know, I am a little biased. You know, I think one of the things that we always go for, it's how can this be grosser? And Alan's like his development of Heart Attack, as far as illustration wise, it's gotten progressively sort of darker, and it's like you can almost reach out and like grab Heart Attack's head and you could feel squeezing it. So that's one of those exciting things. But I think one of the things we always go with is what's grosser? Can we make this, you know, more extreme and, you know, more money shots?
Definitely pushing the envelope is definitely you know, you're pushing, and it's not just for shock value. You guys are doing it for good story value, good you know, good art, to really, you know, you push the envelope when it makes sense. And that's one of the things that I really like about Gel's comic. So looking towards the future, what can we expect from Captain NoFace?
Grosser, funnier, more adventures. We're really trying to develop the story into something that we can actually leave behind for as long as possible, man.
Excellent.
Well, you know, we've got some really interesting stuff going on with the first chapter that we're working on right now. So as far as that goes, we're going to be introducing a third member to the team, so it's going to have a more balanced feel instead of just Danny and Toombs. And also we've got a very interesting villain who's going to have connections to backstory later on, and there's a lot of influences from alchemy in there too, which I'm excited about.
So guys, thank you for hanging out with us today. I want to give a big thank you to both Sam and Alan for coming in and talking about their book. It's a really amazing book. You can check it out at the link right here, or you can just go type it into the web browser and be able to go directly to it. I strongly recommend that you like it, share it with your friends, and you can follow us, AC3 TV, on all of our social media channels, so you can keep up with anything that we're talking about or anywhere that we're going to be. And when you're done with this video, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, my name is Mac, and this is AC3 TV.